Today we're going to learn about dividing two fractions. This falls into 5th grade standards for math number sense 2.4, which says that we need to understand the concepts of multiplication and division of fractions. Our objectives today are to understand how to divide two fractions and to learn the vocabulary term reciprocal. We already know how to multiply two fractions. We multiply the numerators from the left to the right, and then we multiply the denominators from the left to the right. After that, we have to simplify, and we can do that with cross multiplication before, or we can simplify after. For example, if the fraction is improper, we use in and out. If the fraction is proper, we use a hockey stick method. First, let's learn what the word reciprocal means. Reciprocal is the inverted form of a fraction. Basically, it means the fraction is upside down. So, if we want to know what the reciprocal of 2/3 is, we flip it upside down and discover that it is 3/2 or 3/2. When we divide fractions, we're actually multiplying the fractions by the reciprocal of the second fraction. That means that we are changing the sign to a multiplication sign and changing the second fraction to the reciprocal. I find it easy to remember this rhyme: skip, flip, recip. Let's try this problem here to see how it works. 2/3 divided by 3/5. First, we're going to skip over the first fraction. This fraction stays the same. We're going to leave it completely alone and move on to the second piece of this. Now that we've skipped over the first fraction, we're going to flip the division sign into a multiplication sign. We do this because multiplication is a lot simpler than dividing these two fractions. Now that we've skipped and flipped, we're going to use the recip, or the reciprocal of the second fraction. Remember, that means we're going to turn the 3/5 upside down and make it into 5/3. This problem is now set up to multiply, like you've already learned. So let's go ahead and multiply those numerators from left to right. 2 times 5 equals 10. Now that we've multiplied the numerators from left to right, let's do the second half and multiply the denominators from left to right. 3 times 3 equals 9. Finally, we need to simplify our fraction. In this case, I notice we have an improper fraction, which means we want to use in and out to help us divide. We go 10 in, the division sign, and 9 out. Once we work out this problem, we find that the answer is 1 1/10. Let's review quickly. In order to divide two fractions, we use the rhyme skip, flip, and recip. Once we've set that up, we multiply our numerators and denominators from left to right like normally, and then we simplify our fraction.